Many of us have already heard the saying, you get what you pay for. However, no. If anything, doing reviews of craft kits has shown me that quality and price are not always simpatico. Sometimes the less expensive craft kits do way better than more expensive ones. Which comes to today's video. Today we're going to be testing out 2 bath bomb kits at 2 different price ranges. The first one is Bath Bombs Strawberry Fizzy, and even though it does say $10, I actually paid $7 for it. And right next to it, which looks, it looks fancy, like, oh wow, just fancy beautiful packaging, at $25. And again, this one is also a bath bomb kit. Looking at both side to side, I'm really curious if the design of the box is absolutely misleading and maybe the cutesy one is actually where the fun is. Let me know in the comment section below, which one do you think is going to perform better? The inexpensive kit or the expensive kit? I'm going to put my hope on the expensive kit because I like to judge craft kits by their cover. They say don't do it, but you always look at a box and you're like, huh, this looks actually really cute. Don't judge me, don't judge me, even though I did judge it.
I said don't judge me!
Before we continue our review, today we are sponsored by Sophie and Toffee's Elves Box. For those of you who don't know, the Elves Box is a monthly subscription box delivered straight to your door, and I've been a huge fan of Sophie and Toffee ever since I was a itty bitty little tiny channel. So for them to be a sponsor just feels right. Every month you will get a curated theme that is both fun and also trendy of resin type projects. For example, the October box, which is the Ocean Scape, has so many different trinkets and resin, which would allow you to make this really cool ocean type wave environment that's been super viral in the last few months. And they really do pack their boxes to the brim. More often than not, having the subscription box actually saves you close to 50% off than if you were to actually buy them in store. Speaking of which, if you are still interested in the Oceanscape theme, the items are available in the shop. And next month's theme, which is November, is called Floating Shakers, where you get to make charms like a resin terrarium or shaker terrarium, which apparently has trended on TikTok too. These are the list of items you will see in this box, but if you're visual like I am, I highly recommend you check out their Instagram because on their highlights and their stories, they really do give you sneak peeks of the boxes and tutorials. And some molds are absolutely exclusive to the Sophie and Toffee Elves box, which means you really can't get them anywhere else than from them. So if you're interested in the absolutely adorable floating shaker charms, check the link in the description box below and sign up before October 31st. Use code NERDY3 for $3 off your new subscription. And if you're interested to shop, check the code NERDYCRAFTER for 15% off store purchases. Thank you, Sophie and Toffee, for sponsoring today's video. In a previous episode where I did a Walmart bath bomb kit that cost me $30. Even though the outside of the box looked absolutely adorable, it was the biggest piece of trash in the universe. This is the kit, this is my hand, I'm gonna squash it. Look, squash. It's it, it's garbage. If you're interested in seeing that episode, I'll leave it in the description box below. But first, for those of you new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I do have sharp, pointy things that I occasionally, actually no, all the time, like pointing at you. Make sure you click on all notifications while you're there, because it's pretty sharp. Not really, but let's pretend it is. Our first victim, kit, Strawberry Fizz Bath Bombs. I feel like starting with the inexpensive kit is going to definitely set the tone for the more expensive one. I am really skeptical about this one because we have a lot of photoshopping going on, so it usually brings my expectations and hope from here to down here. And then sometimes hope just lingers around until the very end, and then it goes straight in the garbage. And then you know what happens? Cry, because these craft kits, they take my money, they make me cry, and then they just leave me behind like I don't matter no more. But there are times where I am surprised by what we get. Now when we look at the back of the box, we have Make Amazing Bath Bombs in this STEM science book and kit. I found that when companies label their products as STEM or STEAM, that is more scammy than anything. This is just, look, here's a flower, it's pretty, look at it. Then it's actually not a flower. Look Look at that, it's garbage. How did they manage? I don't know. But my experience has been that every time, almost every time, we've had a STEM or STEAM kit that promotes learning, they actually do no educational value. They have no educational value. English, I need you to cooperate today. I know I'm showing a lot of garbage, a lot of flowers, but I need English to cooperate with me today. I need to talkie. So I'm really curious to know if this is going to be educational. But in order to do that, let's see what we get inside. And for those of you wondering, I did get this from the Canadian Amazon, and it has price tags on it. Oh. Oh wow, that really smells like strawberries. Holy carp. Here's what we get inside. 2 packs of baking soda in purple and pink, a container of citric acid, strawberry scent, which smells very strawberry-y. It kind of smells like those strawberry candies that come wrapped looking like a strawberry, this one over here. So it has a very sugary scent. Door handle thing. We also get a fully illustrated booklet that has both the instructions and also some science facts and chemical reaction information. I find it interesting that they have the instructions and the information separate, which makes it so that you can get straight into making it and then understanding why it reacts the way it does. So far it does have this STEAM component, which is learning after the fact if you're curious. So it's not really an experiment, it's more like here's information about what you just made. And last but not least is the mold over here, which is basically the container it came in, mold for the bath bombs. Not sure how well this is going to work, but it is pretty flexible, so it should work well, I think. I'm not sure. But I guess at $7, we can't expect a bowl, and we can't expect a stirring or measuring the spoon thing. So, what? Oh, wait, a scale? No. Why would I need a scale? Isn't everything pre-measured? Oh, the salt is coming out. You know what? Okay, fine. Salt, come out here. Okay, it's dancing. It's okay, dance, salt. We're gonna have fun with this and see where this goes. The first interesting challenge will be to see if these things come out easily or if they're going to break or crack somehow. So let's go ahead and cut these. I am gentle. I am delicate.
2,000 years later.
Oh, so far so good. And the idea is that we basically should be able to put these 2 pieces together, and that's the pressure that's going into making it, which is not a lot. In previous bath bomb kits that I've made, you need an exorbitant amount of pressure in order for the bath bomb to compress together. But over here, you can also see that there is a slight gap between the plastics, which worries me that it's not going to work. So let's see what happens. I'm going to attempt this kit in 2 ways. The first way is without a scale, since they do give specific measurements in terms of the amount of bottle or the amount in a bag. So I'm going to pretend as though I have no scale. And then the second way is I will be using my own kitchen scale. Do not judge it. It has been lovingly used to make gluten-free bread on a weekly basis. So don't judge, okay? Show me your appliances. So I went ahead and added 2/3 of the baking soda and 1/3 of the citric acid from the kit. Oh my god. Come on. There you go. Now, I kid you not, as you can see, it doesn't give any measurements whatsoever for the water. It just says wet your fingers and sprinkle lightly until it just barely holds together. So we're just gonna put my fingers and we're gonna drop. Oh my god, oh, they did not say stir quickly. Oh no, no. They really did say to stir with the spoon, which gives us so little control. No. Isn't this supposed to be a science kit? Interestingly enough, there's no mention. So they really take for granted that someone knows how to make bath bombs because they don't mention that it's going to fizz quickly and it's going to start doing a reaction. So much for science STEM kit, right? I mean, they could have taken the proper opportunity right here to explain why this reacts, but no. You do not need to know this until after the fact that you may ruin an entire bath bomb. And so I went ahead and did a little bit of water and a lot of mixing, but it still feels very clumpy. Now we're going to go ahead and touch it, and oh my god, that is so clumpy. It just feels like clumps. Is this okay? So there it goes. It barely holds, so that should technically be enough water, right? Yeah, I think so. How does it sound? Like Rice Krispies, making a lot of noise. And now for our strawberry scent. Oh, that reacts! It is a water base! I thought it was oil! No, that is not good. That is not good. No bueno. Oh no. It's starting to feel very gross, so let's hope it works. But I don't know. Oh no, it's feeling very cakey. That is not good. No, whoa, did they not give us enough? Oh no. The instructions are flawed. Oh no. Oh no, the instructions are flawed. No. Okay, so the instructions are absolutely flawed because they don't give us enough to actually fill both halves. And look at that, getting gross and cakey. Look, it's expanding. So I'm not putting any extra pressure, and I can see that it just wants to fizz and bubble and be absolutely ruined. Yep, this is no good, no good, nope. Look at that, yeah, it's cakey. This is ruined. Look at that, it's cakey. You know what this means? Deceptive piece of trash! Also, I did forget to mention that this kit is from the UK, so my UK grains don't make craft kits that are as bad as us here in North America. Don't do it, don't disappoint me. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing, except I'm going to use their measurements. And I'm not going to use any spoons because even though they asked us to use a spoon, it was probably one of the worst ideas because we have no control. Even after manually mixing it, there are still some clumps that are really hard to actually squeeze, so keep that in mind. Now it's time to see whether or not it fits into the mold or if it's still not enough. So now the question is, did they still give us not enough? And the answer is... oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We should have been making the entire pack. Look, this is just not enough. Look. If I just shake it, you'll see there's not enough to make an entire bath bomb. I'm just gonna close it, and we'll wait and see what happens in 8 hours. At this point, I'll make my judgment at the end. Why are you delaying the inevitable? You already know how you feel about this kit. Is it because you try to have hope? You know what hope does to you. It just crushes you. Just give your judgment right away. Actually, you know what? You're right. The measurements are off. The scent is water-based. The mold is absolute garbage, which means that this kit, even at $7, goes straight
in the trash.
Bye-bye. At 3.5 times more expensive than the cheap kit, we have handmade bath bombs. Learn to make luxurious bath bombs at home. And as I mentioned at the beginning, this does look way prettier, more fancy, and I guess that's why they're charging $25. It makes it in the premium section. There's really not much to say on the front of the box other than I see lavender and roses and flowers, and also the bath bombs are not, from what I can tell, Photoshop. They look like genuine bath bombs. And again, when we turn the kit around, we do see different kinds of flowers. We see more pictures of the bath bombs. So it has my expectation level way higher. Oh, I shouldn't do that though. Did I not learn from the first time? I'm a slow learner. So I guess the only way to find out is to see what we get inside. You saw nothing. Here's what we get inside. A bag of citric acid, only 100 grams, and it is weird. It's like oily. Why? Another weird oily bag, but this time baking soda, 160 grams. 2 molds, one in shapes, and the other in a sphere, but it doesn't, does it? Okay, it does connect. Then we randomly get these 2 little birthday cakes. Why? Why? This is not like it's a surprise kit, but why do we get 2 birthday cakes? Were they on the front of the box? Give me a second. Give me a second. I will go get it. I probably should stop throwing things. I got it. Okay, let's see. No. So the front of the box looks flowery and fancy, and it does say luxurious bath bomb. What? And we're getting a silicone toy trinket? What? Okay, let's keep going. And I'm guessing this should be the scent. What is this? Red liquid dye? There's no scent? No. No! This is like food colorant and it smells like nothing. This is a joke, right? There's flowers all over this box. Flowers and oats all over the back of this box. Did I miss something? Not a single dried flower anywhere. This is not for real. At $25, I feel like we're getting less than what we paid for the $10 kit, which already belongs
In the trash!
Do get a book though. Elizabeth Petit. This kit is very disappointing so far. Luxurious bath bombs, and they gave us nothing. I paid $25 for these two, which if I bought them online would cost me. I say time to do me some calculations. And according to buying online, that's not even bargain shopping, we're getting approximately 81 cents worth of citric acid. And for the baking soda, we're getting about $1.05, which makes it so that our total is $1.86 for the base materials of this box. So salty right now. And yet I paid $25. If I wanted a book, I would have bought a book. But I wanted a kit, so I bought a kit. Don't tell me that the remainder of the value of this box, other than the few cents for these molds, is here. That's not what I signed up for. I signed up for the kit.
What is this?
Okay, calm down. Just calm down. Calm down.
But I'm trying.
I said calm down.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the book and see what we can actually make with what they've given us. Not a measuring spoon, not a container, nothing. This is not going well at all. So I opened on the first couple of pages and it says here are the main ingredients used in every bath bomb. Citric acid, check. Baking soda, check. Molds, fragrance, no. Bath bomb dye, yeah, sure. Binding oil? They didn't supply us with any oil. Am I gonna just have to use olive oil or canola oil? Is that where we're at now for $25? I mean, obviously the book is really pretty. There's color. It says that you can use lemon zest. They're showing dried flowers, biodegradable glitter, which I 100% agree with, but they're not even supplying us with the basics to make one of their bath bombs. Even the first bath bomb that they give us instructions for, this is the first one, wants dried rose petals, coconut oil, rose essential oil, eucalyptus oil, Himalayan pink salt. I have plenty of salt. That we're not missing. And then the liquid red dye. And it's supposed to give us something that looks like this. I'm so angry right now. But no, they won't give us fragrance, and they won't give us oils, and they won't give us flowers, but they'll go ahead and give us these two most ridiculous, dumbest, most ridiculous. You know what? I'm so angry that we are now making up a word and it is ridiculous. The most ridiculous charms and a fancy, luxurious kit. I don't even know what to do with myself. I can't do anything. You know what? I'm just gonna make a plain one and we'll see if their measurements are okay. That's it. We're just gonna make a plain one. That's colored. Just a pink one. That's it. That's it. Not to mention that they give us these weird measurements in ounces and grams, but here they actually do give us in teaspoons, so consistency is a problem. And so according to the instructions, we're adding the baking soda, citric acid, and salt in the bowl. At this point, since I don't have all the other scents, I'm just going to add watermelon and olive oil and water. Then we're combining them. Now all that's left is to put it inside the mold. By the way, I just realized that it takes 60 grams to make one bath bomb, which means they don't even give us enough to make 3 bath bombs. You could just make 2 and a little bit, unless you're using these tiny things. And now the question is, did they give us enough in order to put inside our molds? And the answer is, let's find out. So here is one side, just to let you know this is how much is left. So, not very hopeful. Not one bit. No. So even in order to make the bath bomb, look at that. It's not even filling halfway. This one just barely. If I do close them together, they will not make a complete sphere, much like the previous kit. So it's almost like the book and the box are not made for each other. So let's go ahead and put them. Look at all the gaps we have. They are not, no. It should be compact. It should not be like this. Wow. Oh my god, what a garbage. This is honestly just donkey butt at this point. No sugarcoating it. It's time to spread the salt evenly like peanut butter all over this kit. And so for $25, I can't even make 2 of these full bath bombs. For $25. The kit doesn't give me anything in order to even make the first recipe. I think the obvious clear loser in both of these kits is the person who's buying them. This is garbage. The previous kit is garbage. There's just no way to go about it. I'm gonna say it. This kit goes
In the trash.
no other way to say it. None. I don't think I've ever had a face-off between an expensive and a cheap kit where both of them were you know, maybe I did. Did I? I don't remember. But clearly, I think I need to go meditate right now. Salty Crafter, you know what to do. Just set us up with a salty spa right now. Let me know if your prediction was right, because I was obviously wrong. I had more hope on the $25 one, but obviously, if you want to watch the previous Cash or Trash, make sure you check up here. And if you want to watch a crafty video, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video. This week's shoutouts go to Mooncom1319, Forsman Stephanie, Ad Calico, Limpy Lisha, and Miss Thars.